Welcome to S&P's European loan market video overview, detailing leveraged finance trends and activity during December 2010. I'm Suchit Gupta, a member of S&P's Leveraged Commentary and Data Team, a unit of S&P that is not affiliated with S&P Ratings. For the next few minutes, I'll walk you through a review of recent loan and high-yield bond market trends in Europe, before winding up with themes to watch for in January 2011. Before we start, please know you can follow LCD on Twitter, Facebook, and can join the more than 4,500 contacts in LCD's Leveraged Loan Group on LinkedIn. The links to follow LCD are in the info section on our YouTube channel. You can also download the slides for this video at slideshare.net. Before getting down to business, some fine print. This disclaimer, courtesy parent company Standard & Poor's and McGraw-Hill, covers all the bases. Please read it at your leisure. 2010 was a good year for both the leveraged loan and high-yield bond markets, especially after the dismal 2009. Even with the volatility from the sovereign debt fallout, primary volume for loans stood at 42.3 billion euros, while high-yield volume stood at 44.7 billion euros. In the secondary market, loans finished the year at a high of 97.5, while high-yield bonds closed the year at 97.99. The S&P European Leveraged Loan Index, the ELI, had a positive return of 8.39% ex-currency for the whole year 2010. Investors still have plenty of cash coming in through repayments, which they have to deploy going forward. And improving fundamentals were seen in default rates, both on the principal amount and in issuer count, as they eased again. Focusing on the secondary loan market, this chart details the average price of LCD's European loan flow name composite, a measure of the 18 largest, most liquid loans consisting of 10 issuers since 2002. The secondary loan market was up a point for the month of December to close at 97.5. The average bid is now at a 3-year high. The last time the average bid crossed 97.5 was in November 2007. Almost a whole year prior to the Lehman bankruptcy. This next chart details the average price of LCD's European high-yield flow name composite, a measure of the 12 most liquid high-yield issues since the beginning of the year 2010. The high-yield market rose a point to close both the year and the month at 97.99. This chart details the monthly return of the ELI, a broad measure of European loan market returns that LCD calculates. The European loan market posted a gain of 1.85% for December 2010, up from 0.54% in November 2010. The total return for 2010 is 8.39% positive, which is down considerably from 2009's return of 42.44%, but it is still above the historical averages. Now from the secondary, we turn to the primary. This graph details new issue volume for both leveraged loans and high-yield bonds. New issuance for leveraged loans during the month of December stood at 3.4 billion euros, while high-yield issuance stood at 1.2 billion euros. For the full year 2010, leveraged loan volume stood at 42.3 billion euros, up from the 15.4 billion euros seen in 2009, while high-yield volume reached 44.7 billion euros, the highest read for European high-yield volume since LCD started tracking high-yield bonds in Europe in 2006. Default rates continue to slide downwards. The default rate by principal amount decreased to 2.59% at the end of November, from 2.88% in October, and from 10.54% at the end of December 2009. The default rate by issuer count also decreased to 5.24% at the end of November, from 6.03% at the end of October, and from 15.8% at the end of December 2009. In summary, the market seems to have shrugged off the fallout from the sovereign risk contagion, and the new year has seen a flurry of launches and deal activity already. Arrangers hope to take advantage of a steady demand to bring new transactions to the market, both on the loan and high-yield fronts, including refinancings and potentially more issues to support M&A activity, especially secondary and tertiary buyouts. That brings us to the end of our overview. I hope you found it informative. We'll update the analysis each month and plan to have analysis of other specific European market segments going forward. Check out LCD's YouTube page for other video analysis of the leveraged finance market, including U.S. loan market wrap-ups for November and December. The link to the page is in the description for this video. For more information on LCD news or research in Europe, you can contact Anna Cini. You can email her by clicking on the link in the info box. Thanks very much. We'll see you soon.